Oh, welcome. Welcome, yeah, to WrestleCram. This is your boy, the host with the most, but humble. And I do mean humble. The Notion Novice, aka Derek, and I'm here, of course, on a Thursday morning. Look at the sun. It's out. To give you, of course, my 2 cents. First and foremost, thank you so much for being a part of the day, of the night, of the weekend if you're watching it. I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my loins. I truly, truly thank you and whatnot. Without you guys, it truly wouldn't be me, and I truly say humble for a reason. I truly do, because without you guys, it wouldn't be me. It would not be me. And I thank you. Thank you. If you want to do anything else than just watch the show, you can go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. That does help me and a lot of people or whatnot, including yourself or whatnot. Give yourself a pat on the back for doing the thumbs up. Other things include the sub button. You can hit the sub button. If you already hit the sub button, thank you so much. If you haven't, go ahead and hit the sub button. I was looking at the tool that they give you when you do channels or when you make a channel. Nearly half of you guys are looking at the show but not subbing. So sub for me. Tell everybody else that you are enjoying the show as well. Other than that, if you don't do anything for me or whatnot, I'm not asking for $1, not asking for a credit card number. Go ahead and hit the notification bell. I do seven core shows each and every week. It's about to be 8 because I'm thinking of doing something else on Saturdays. But I don't know yet. I will be doing something else on Saturday. It'll be completely different from everything else. I just need a little bit more equipment, okay? But let's go ahead and talk about, of course, my 2 cents. Yes, it's going to be about AEW. So if you don't like it, too bad. But I think you're going to like it. If you don't know anything about my 2 cents, I grabbed something that I talked about on the Dirt Sheet Roundup. I tried to do a little intimate, more longer segment of what I talk about. And we just have an intimate conversation between me and you, of course. Between me and you. No, I don't have the candlelight today, but it is what it is. Let's talk, of course, about AEW and why Tony Khan and upper management needs to have, of course, the mindset of Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Now, here's the thing. First and foremost, we're not going to talk about Vincent Kennedy McMahon doing the disgusting stuff. We're not talking about that stuff or whatnot. That's one thing. Let's get that out of the all the stuff that's on the Wall Street Journal. Stop, pace, put it to the side, okay? Well, I'm talking about the mindset. Now, I'm not talking about the mindset, of course, with the steroid controversy. I'm not going to talk about that as well. Stop, copy, paste, put that to the side. We're not going to talk about that. We're talking about the actual business mindset of Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Here's the thing. Even when you were sick, I truly don't think that management was saying, if they want to leave, then leave. No, that's not how it works or whatnot. Now, I am hearing some new stuff about Malachi Black and Buddy Murphy and the Young Bucks, and nothing from Kenny, nothing from, of course, CM Punk, nothing from these people. But we are hearing from some of their top stars saying, Miro, they're saying that they want to leave. Okay. Here's a thing that I love about Jim Cornette, and I respect times 12. He told you the God honest truth. Now, I mean, look, if there is like a life-threatening injury or whatnot, if there's a life-threatening injury and you know that you need some type of help, you're going to be gone from the company from X amount of time, and you need some type of help, and you want to leave and just get away from everything, I completely understand that. I completely and utterly understand that. But the thing is with Malachi that I find very weird about the situation is that he is still doing indie shows. So you're obligated to your indie shows, which I think Tony Khan was a very nice for doing that. But you're obligated to your indie shows, right? That you have already booked, so you're getting paid for that. But you don't want to come in to work for AEW. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Yes, family will pass. That's gonna happen. Life and trauma is going to happen. Being a grown up is not fun. It's not. It doesn't get easy or whatnot. Now, I understand that, your job is very stressful. I understand that life deals really crazy curveballs. But my thing is that even I work at a regular 9 to 5. And I know that one day somebody's going to get hurt or somebody's going to pass. I understand these things. We have certain protocols when that happens when you work for a company. Go Astros. But think about it. Think about it. Even my job, which is pays hourly, which is a pretty decent job. But even my hourly job that I do, that I'm about to go to after I get done with this show, has protocols and procedures when stuff like that happens. Even when you get sick, they have protocols and procedures in place for you to do what you have to do. I guarantee that AEW has some type of protocol and procedures for you to do these things. Now, we are hearing in the news that Malachi Black may or may not be on the roster. We do have Buddy Murphy, who may or may not be on the. But the thing is, you have these irresponsible. I would even say you have irresponsible people putting stuff on the internet that is half truths or not truths at all. And I'm reading this stuff. I'm like, what is going on? Why do we think that so many people hate AEW? Well, I'll tell you one thing. The reason why there's a lot of people that hate AEW is because they are so engulfed in WWE and the culture that they have, and it's been for 30 plus years since the topple of WCW, that they don't want anybody else to be that hard number 2 or close to that number 1 spot. I can't be mad at you, but I do have to. You have to understand that more companies equal more wrestling equals better for everybody. Not only the wrestlers, but the wrestling fans, the wrestling promotions. So if you have a heart too, I promise you things will get better. Now, here's the thing about Tony Khan that I truly dislike about Tony Khan. Tony Khan does not have the greatest management around him. I've said this on on numerous of my my 2 cents and numerous dirt sheet roundups. You need to establish people that have already been in the game. Please. I'm not understanding that why Trips or the people that worked with Vince McMahon were doing a great job when it truly came to hiring the best of the best. You said even in the media scrum that I have billions of dollars, and I feel like Jim Crockett against the WWE. Why do you feel that you are Jim Crockett? Jim Crockett was going through bankruptcy when they were competing against the WWE. You have your father who has multi-billion dollars. I think he's even worth more than Vince McMahon. And you have an assistant, the person that's your number 2 is the attorney for the Jacksonville Jags. Why? Why? She should not be the number 2. She should be probably over legal. There's nothing wrong with being over legal because you have the smarts to be over a multi-billion-dollar team like the Jacksonville Jags. And let's not talk about that. He has a club in Europe. He has a really good Europe team. So, I mean, you have billions you can be spending on making sure that you have the right and proper people to be to run the company. Here's the thing. Yes, your door should be open at all times. At all times. But here's the thing. When I was a supervisor, which I never want to be again, and I was a top supervisor, when somebody came into the office and asked me something, I would ask this question first. Did you talk to your supervisor first? Did you talk to the immediate supervisor that is above you? And if they said yes, okay, cool. Did you talk to the other supervisor that's above him? If they said yes, then I would say, then have you talked to HR? Because that's how it should be. Nobody should be talking to Tony Khan. Nobody should be talking to Tony Khan until it gets to the proper channels. That's why I am kind of happy that you have I think Sanjay Dutt is over talent relations. He's been around the company for a very long time. He is an ex-wrestler, and I'm hearing that he is doing a great job when it comes to knowing, of course, the wrestlers or whatnot. Now, Tony Schiavone, love you to death. Love you to death. My thing is, you are trying to be a part of management. My apologies. You're trying to be a part of management because you've been through hell and high water. Okay, gotcha. I understand. But what type of management experience do you have? He seems like a very nice person. He seems like he doesn't want to say no. There's a thing about what my mom always says. If you ask for something, be prepared to hear a no. Okay? Because what it is, it seems like you have a super mark like Tony Khan who is afraid to say no to these people. Here's the thing. You said no to Jonathan Gresham. You said no to numerous people. So, I mean, if you said no to numerous people, then, I mean, why are we continuously on a religious level hearing numerous times that people want out of their contract? I mean, we don't hear this from WWE anymore. So there's some type of power struggle that we're having an issue with. Get rid of those EVPs. Make them wrestlers. They have made themselves non-redeemable. Get rid of the Young Bucks as EVPs. Get rid of Kenny Omega as EVPs. Also, get rid of Kenny Omega over women relations. Because it is trash how the women's division look. Hands down, get rid of him. Find somebody else that has been in these positions. I guarantee after Vince McMahon got rid of so many of management, so much of upper staff, so much of the trainers, so much of all of these things, I guarantee that you can find somebody that Vince McMahon got rid of and has not been picked back up by Triple H to make sure that this is flowing better. AEW is a great show. It is a great show. I respect Tony Khan to a certain extent. But here's the thing about the issues that we're having with that company. I wish I had the inner workings of it. But you and I say this again, get rid of some of those positions that you don't need. You don't need to be the CEO and the president. You don't need those positions. Just be the CEO and you can be the booker. It happened for numerous years with Vince McMahon. He was the CEO and he was the booker. You can't be mad at those two combinations. Get somebody to run the company that has been... Vince McMahon literally has just been fired. Go get him. Go get him. Vince McMahon, we have an opening for CEO, of president of operations. Go to Indeed and go put that position in or whatnot. I just want to thank y'all so much for being a part of the show today. Like, share, and subscribe. Tomorrow, of course, we have 3 hours of wrestling, which is, of course, the WWE SmackDown and AEW Rampage. I love y'all so much. The best is truly yet to come. And I just want to say one more time, thank you from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my loins. Until next time, love, peace, and of course, wrestling.